Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to AnimeHealthcenter. My name is Dr. and today we are back again to playing some more Honkai Star Rails. This might, probably not, but I'm just saying it might be the last episode of 3.3 story quest. The main story quest, of course. Let's just continue from here. The most devastating thing just happened. We lost Blobber. We lost Blobber. Man, I can't believe it. My Blobby Boo. Oh. I mean, sure, Cortonus made me sad too, but Blobber, dude, Blobber made me really sad. Man.
The spirit water in the holy city has all dried up. We can try to break the sealing
Still, I think
magic
the
of
saddest I've been was
priests.
probably Trian. Trian
and use the Century
went.
Gate to send you into the vortex of Genesis. But that will likely exhaust any remaining power of Yanis that we have. After that, the rest is up to you, Snowy.
Yep, there we go. Trinon is going too now. Poor Final, dude. Everyone just died left and right. He's like, my god, guys, please, man. Give me some time to breathe.
Farewells. I've almost grown numb to them at this point. Right now, I can't even utter a plain goodbye.
Snowy.
Man, Trinon, you gonna go too now?
Don't worry, Trina. I'm no longer the empty shell that Aglaya brought back to Akuma. For every companion who couldn't reach the end, their conviction to save the world became a part of me, piecing together the soul I once lost. I lost my home village, but you, Aglaya, and everyone else created a second home for me. Now that this home is also in danger, it is my turn to repay your kindness and create a new world that can carry everyone's wishes. I hope that in that new world, a new sun will rise, bringing one dawn after another to all.
Snowy, you've grown into the person Aggie always dreamed of. Indeed, we don't need to say goodbye here. Because even without the prophecy, we have the confidence to say you will become that rising sun. And all of us will see each other again tomorrow.
There it is again. See you tomorrow. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was brutal.
All shall bid
Jesus.
farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Become the dawn. Deliver.
Oh. She's here.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn everywhere. What a mess. If this is what the inside of Amphorius looks like, it's truly shocking. To be honest, I was initially skeptical, but right now, I'm starting to see your point. Screwy.
If that's the case, Herta, do you now have enough reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature of Amphorius?
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead. That was probably a fake body. Something behind it is still defying us.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through its defenses. For now, we can only observe this world as bystanders.
I knew we should have brought Steven along.
Steven?
No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral Express. Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. Curiosity definitely killed Aki. That big guy over there, the black ball spewing meteors, you think it's got anything to do with the Lord Ravager?
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am unable to analyze the path energy. Suggestion. The immediate priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two Nameless. Research priority on the destruction can be lowered. Every second counts before that Intellitron's preventative measures kick in.
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we collaborated, and when did it ever not end in a perfect outcome? Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing memo keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside Emporius.
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts.
I totally forgot about this plotline. I swear to God, I'll be so focused around in here.
Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain city. The lives there are undergoing intense suffering. Conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies, and you and I have matters to attend to, Herta. I beseech you.
Also, like, I just thought about it as well. Like, it was a miracle that we were like a miracle even he was able to defeat the Reaver the first time, Mydei, I mean, you know, because he didn't even put up his clones up at the end there. I think he literally got just, I don't know, he got wrecked, I guess. But now it's like 1v1, and he could create different different clones of himself, right, and fight him. And for Mydei to have to have literally a freaking weakness to be stabbed in like his back or whatever, like a specific spot in his back. I forgot exactly the spot he says, but you know, it was inevitable because we saw one time how it would have happened. He would have died a long time ago when he fought the Reaver the first time, remember? But then the Finon saved him. But this time, there's no Finon there to look out for his back. So, stabby stab stab.
In moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted due to personal interests.
Of course I know that. Fate really is a game of dice, Screwy. Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put to an end. Yet, in a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational. And it was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain Lord Ravager.
I just, as well, it's so random, but I just hope as well for the future of Genshin that Genshin will actually grow some balls and actually, if it's for the sake of the story, actually manage to kill off a character, like one playable character. Like, it doesn't have to be the character dying. I get that, but sometimes I feel like during the story it just feels, I don't feel anything, because literally, what is there to feel? There's literally nothing to feel because I already know every character is gonna be safe. What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to fear here exactly? Oh no, he's gonna die. Nope. Oh my god, she got shot in the heart. Nope, she's alive. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what happened. Like, it doesn't make me feel any tension for the story. Like, sometimes I feel like, oh, we're about to lose. But then again, it's Genshin. It's like, no, we're gonna make it out. Power of friendship. We're gonna do something. I just hope that Genshin could eventually reach to a point where they kind of get comfortable with at least killing a character off for the plot's sake, and not just keep it for just he's a playable character. We can kill off playable characters. Because that's gonna make the story so super boring. Like if something like super intense happened, and some characters are supposed to sacrifice themselves, and then, oh my god, I'm alive. Oh my god, we're so happy. Like I usually get happy, but at the same time, I'm like, how did you survive? Really? Okay, you know.
The source of Emporius' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It's an Emperor's scepter. Okay, come on. Put the core flame in the... Wait, should the water in here also dried up? Wait, what? Why is it not showing? It's always fine when speaking here. Oh.
This is what the world looked like originally.
Oh.
And what are you doing here?
Why did you just... Why are we not showing his name?
Answer my question, Lycus.
Huh.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the vortex. I can no longer remember how many times this has happened.
Wait, what?
The author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, stays their pen at this point. Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here.
There.
No need to panic, Lord Finon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose: to witness the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
You've never expressed interest in the flame chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the core flames, you never so much as lifted a finger.
Why is Final's name blurred out? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Yeah. Why?
An indifferent observer. An anti-Catheran who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos Heir's mission?
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth with his iron bones, I was on the mountaintop, gazing down. Across 1,000 years of the flame chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor, resolve, division, and unity of the Chrysos heirs with mine own eyes. Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in the gaze of distant stars, have seen the deepest, darkest of destinies. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consuming the valorous deeds of you heroes.
The gaze of distant stars.
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Finon.
Yeah, hurry. Just hurry.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form.
Stop babbling so much,
But
just
along
go.
the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying.
This is
But
really the
you,
last
Lord
chapter of
Final,
3.3.
will bury the
And
old
3.3 is supposed to be
world
the
with
end,
that
no?
core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
Are they really gonna end it in 3.4? That's how I feel like right now.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame-chased journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind waiting for us to step in.
Still remember we were trying to collecting all these.
If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I will tear it apart. Then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
That's right. Who?
Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles.
Is that who I think it is?
Is it you?
The girl from his village? Is it? Or am I cooked? I'm cooked. I'm cooked, alright. Who is it? I'm cooked, aren't I? Wait, who is it? I'm cooked. I don't know why I thought that. They already said goodbye. Who is this? There's...
Turn a new page.
Of course.
Huh?
This will
Is
be
that March?
a romantic story like none that has come before.
I just thought pink hair, brother, pink hair, same hairstyle almost. Is that March? But
You think so too, right?
oh, it's Serene. I thought it was March. God dang, I'm cooked. I told you I'm cooked. What? There really is.
Need something?
What?
If not, then I'll be leaving.
But wait, did they break the cycle from ending the story in 3.3? There is literally a to be continued. The sky is actually dark now. Oh my. Can we reverse this? I think we can if we go. Yeah, we can. We can still go to dawn. Yeah. Fallen Twilight City, Eternal Holy City. Yeah. We can still go back. I was like, this is irreversible, but no, you can literally just go back. It's like, I don't like this doomy gloomy. I want light again. Bing bang. Boom. Everything
Need
is fine,
something?
guys.
If
Everything
not,
is
then I'll be
fine.
leaving.
There's no problem here. What are you talking about? It's just nice. Dun, 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 dun. What's the problem? There's no problem. What are you talking about? We cool. Just eternal sunlight forever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still weirded out. The story always end on. Wait, let me check Genshin also. I like how this video is 18 minutes. Wait. HSR before. The last story quest is. What is 3.2.5? What 2.5 look like? There was no more story quest after that. No, 2.5 literally went. So, okay. 2.0. Yeah, when we go to Penacony. then we had 2.1. And then we had 2.2. Was 2.2 then Awake to Weep? Was that literally like the end? And then 2.3. Then 2.3 when we met Jade and everything, and then... Huh? Wait, this is the first time they didn't... Let me see Genshin. If you go into Genshin... Okay, why am I my cap lock on? Genshin 3.1. Or why am I 3.1ing? Okay, 3.0, okay? Okay, yep. 3.1. Still remember that. 3.2. Okay, you guys can't see this, but 3.2 seems like to be for Genshin. Because that's the big one. We fought the big boss. And 3.3. What was that? What was that? No. 3.3 is when we saw him reborn. Okay, 4.1 or 4.0 first, because the 4.1 I think we went to prison, right? Oh no, it was the 0 when we went to prison first. Okay, probably okay. And then 4.1, 4.2. Was that the end? 4.2 was that end? 4.3. Let's see. No, 4.3 is literally the end. 4.2, yeah, because this is another side quest. Wait, do you always end in... What? My whole image is just breaking. Wait. 5.0, yeah. 5.1. 5.2. Was this the end? 5.3. No, 5.3 was the end. On this. Okay, so. Okay. So from what I can see here, it's not always consistent exactly when it ends, because on 3.2, that was technically no, actually 3.3 is actually the end of it though. But the big story, wasn't it the end of 3.2 when you fought the big mecha Scaramouche, right? And then in 4.2 then we... I'm just trying to figure out, because I don't think we ever seen the story go to like 2.4 to be the end of the quest for Furious. Because I thought 100% like first, like, okay, this, like, well, at first I thought it was going to be impossible for him to actually wrap up the whole thing with just this one more act. Because I thought, like, are you sure this is, like, I'm pretty sure we're going to have more act than this, right? But I felt like, okay, they must wrap it up somehow, because 3.3 I thought should be the end, because it has been that for every other game. Literally. Every other game was like that. 1.3. Let's see, what was 1.3 on Genshin? Okay, well, Genshin at that point was a little bit weird. It didn't come out to that yet, but okay, 2.3 then. Okay, we were during Albedo's quest. Okay, I can't. That's a bit too far back. Kind of hard to remember. Now we're in Inazuma. Yeah, 3.2. Yeah, that's when we fought. That was like the story climax. And 3.3 is when he was reborn. 3.4 is... Oh, then we were celebrating something in Liyue. Same thing here again. I'm watching again. 4.3 or 4.2. Yeah, then 4.3 was... No, 4.2 was the end. 4.3 seems like to be just a side story quest here. Yeah, and then 4.4. What happened 4.4? Yeah, that was New Year's thing again with the Gaming. 4.5. Yeah, then we meet whatever Shiori was her name. I don't know. Okay, so for what it's called, for Fontaine, 4.2 was the end, it not 4.3. But technically, if you think about it, in 3.2 was technically also the end of the story, like the end of the big story. And 5.2 was that also the end of the main story? No, it was not. So in Natlan we finished 5.3, but in previous in Asuma, I mean Sumeru, we finished in, because I remember Inazuma was quite a long time ago, so it's kind of hard to exactly remember. No, that's literally it. What am I talking about? Am I missing a patch? My brain is missing a patch. That's Sumeru 2.3. Oh, maybe I should do 2.2 then, because that's in Inazuma still, right? No, now we're still in Liyue. No, it's Inazuma, right? Because I'm pretty sure when we were during 2.2, we were in Inazuma, right? We were in Inazuma, right? 2.3. We with Albedo. So we have time, a lot of time left here. I guess that we can. Wait, why can I not just show you guys my screen here? Why can I? Well, the aspect ratio is a bit weird. You guys can't. It's hard for me to check it. How do I do this? Hold on, let me set it up real quick, so I can actually show you guys. I don't know why I'm just babbling here. All right, this might look a bit scuffed. It might look a bit scuffed here, okay? But let me check. Look, you guys can see where I'm looking at now as well. So this was during. Okay, now we are in Inazuma. This was the first one in Inazuma. This one's the second one, and then 2.2. Was 2.1 really the end? There's no way 2.1 was really just that. Then that was it. Was that really it? 2.1? The Raiden Shogun Kokumi was in the banner, yeah. Did the story seriously just end in 2.1? Maybe the story was not that long back then, I think, right? It was not as complex as nowadays. Because look, in 2.2 we go here. We go back to Liyue, I think. Yeah. We literally go back to Liyue here. I believe. Unless I missed something in the story, but yeah. And then we go back to Mondstadt. Yeah, Lantern Rite happened there. 2.5. Yeah, but that is not part of the quest. That's already ended. Okay. So could we say Inazuma ended in 2.1? Wow, that's actually crazy. I never knew that. I never knew that. I kind of forgot about it. Okay, now we go into Sumeru. I remember this. I remember this one. Yeah, we go to Sumeru. I remember this one. And then 3.1. Yeah, we moved with the tutorial and everything. I remember that. And then 3.2, we fought the big guy, the mecha form. Remember, we fought the mecha form. And I remember that was the end of the story for Sumeru technically. And then this one was kind of like an add-in afterwards. Like the main Archon story ended here, right? That's what I remember. And then this one was just kind of a side, like after. And then we have 4.0. Now we're going to Fontaine. This was the first one for Fontaine. We go to prison. This was or was this the one we go to? No, this one was probably one that we go to prison. Because we're Risley here. Yeah, I think so. And then we have 4.2, which was probably the end, was it? I think this was the end, because when it come to 4.3, exactly, this one was not a main, I mean, you know, not really a main one. There was like, I remember playing this. This is after Disaster's already gone. So Fontaine had 4.2. And then we increase. Wait, are we increasing each time? 2.1 finished. And then 3.2 finished. 4.2 finished. And now we have 5.0. Which is a start. 5.1. Yeah. 5. Oh, well, whoops, I jumped. Yeah, but as you can see, yeah, this was literally the last one. And this one, 2, 5.3. Yeah. I don't know, can you guys even see on the other side there? Oh, you can. Yeah, see? This was the last one. 5.3. So you guys think the next one is going to be like in 6.0 or something? Do you think we're going to increase it? Like how we do it here? Because literally, this is new. Because before, if we go to HSR, 1.0. Oh, but okay, what the heck was? Okay, what? Okay, yes, that's the release of it. Okay, 1.1. Kind of hard to remember because I didn't follow the story that much at that point. Oh yeah, now okay, now okay. And then 1.3. It was a bit weird because this is during another, like we were on the ship this time. Because I think, did the story then finish at 1.0 right away? That big one, was it? When we went to Gerillo, was that it? Bro, I can't remember because this is not what happened. This is after that. Huh. So that must have finished in 1.1 then, or 1.0 at the start of the game. The story quest thing. Okay, my head is a little blurry because I don't remember that. But 2.0 was... God, not again! Not the car! Okay, now we're going to Penacony. 2.1. Was that the end? 2.2? This was the end. This was the end. 2.2. 2.3 was still after disaster was kind of already over. Like the big thing that happened here was here. Like this was the big thing that happened. This was kind of like just a nothing burger that much. Like we get to meet Jade and everything and just a bunch of stuff and talk about, you know. I mean, nothing really. Nothing burger that much. 2.4. Yeah, then we went back. Yeah, that's right. Then we went back to the Xiao show, whatever. And now we have 3.0, right? That's where we are right now. We Ampharius. That was the first time we went to Ampharius. Yeah, with Mydei and everything. Then with Cass. And now here. So 3.4. Oh, whoa, is he gonna show leaks? Oh, he might show leaks. Oh, well. You guys don't see anything. I can't. Well, I can just edit this out so you guys don't see. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. I won't show anything in case, you know. That's kind of interesting, actually. I'm just gonna remove the browser. I'm probably gonna put this as a black screen anyways, you guys can't see, or I'm just gonna take away the side that shows a lot. Because you guys already know about already know about this. Saber and Archer is coming, you know? You guys already know about that, because they already announced that before. But There's one thing that's super cool that is not shown here that I'm gonna show you yet, in case you haven't seen leaks or you don't want to see leaks. Okay, I respect that a lot, so I'm not gonna try to show it. So well, yeah, I took a lot way more of a time of this video than expected, but that's how it's gonna be. Is that what people predict? That Castris is already coming back? And Anaxa is coming back again in 3.7? I mean, hey yo, hey, if that happens, hey, I'm all in. I'm all in for that. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the video here actually. Yep. Wow. So this is the first time they have ever extended the story quest to finish in 3.4, like something 0.4. Because as you can see in Genshin, you know, we done to, you know, in Genshin before it was either like 1.1 or something like that, and then in later on it's like 2.1, and then 2.2, 3.2, 4.2, and then we had 5.3. But now this increased, so this is like for the first time ever 3.4. That's kind of crazy. I just wanted to babble about that. I stuck something stuck in my throat. Okay, I think that's much better. Anyways, that's gonna have to be it for this video. Well, great, look at that. We actually finished the story quest in pretty decent time. Now we have this event to do as well. It's not a story quest actually, so I think we can have fun and try to do that a little bit more as well. I'm just flabbergasted at the fact that we're actually going to 3.4 to finish the story quest, because I always thought that we're gonna finish in around like 3.3 or something like that, right? So when I heard about 3.3, I was like thinking about it too. I was like, are you sure we're gonna wrap up everything during that time? And the only reason why I actually thought we were not gonna wrap this up was because of leaks. Okay, it was actually because of leaks. Because well, not really leaks, because HSR released it on their Twitter as well. Is Finon. We haven't gotten Finon yet, right? The next part literally is gonna be Finon and Saber coming out, right? As the event thing collab. But everyone else has been released except Finon, and we haven't seen gameplay of Finon either, unless you have seen leaks. That's different. If you have seen leaks, then you know. If you haven't seen leaks, then yeah, we haven't seen Finon yet. So that was the only reason why I thought like, huh, how are they? Because we haven't seen Finon yet. Because this patch is solely for Hyacinth and Cypher, right? How are they gonna implement like Finon in this one as well? That's why I thought like, okay, there's no way we're gonna probably end it here. But something in my mind was telling me, but this is 3.3. They usually end the story in 3.3. What? I was like, what are they gonna do? But now that we go back in the story and look, it's not actually consistent at all. Like I said, Genshin had like 2.1, which was like finish the story quest basically, right? And then in Sumeru was 3.2, and in Fontaine was 4.2, and then now in Natlan it was 5.3, right? So, I mean, this is the first time we got to 3.4 to finish this. This is cool. I like it. I'm happy it was not rushed or anything, so I'm good. Man, I wish I wanted more story actually, just to finish it all, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I took way too much of your time. I'm so sorry. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please take care of yourself. Hope you enjoyed the story so far. I'm excited for 3.4 when that comes out. Saber and everything comes out. Crazy stuff. We haven't seen stats for Saber and everything yet. Like, is she worth investing in? Like, I like Saber a lot, but I'm not a really Fate fanboy that much. Like, I know Saber, because she's like a super duper popular character. I have watched Fate, okay, I have watched Fate before, but there's a bunch of them. Like I haven't seen all of them. I think I've like watched like 1 or 2 of the Fate series, you know. And sure, I like Saber. She's cool and all, but it's not like I'm a super fan or anything. So I don't know. Archer, yeah, he was pretty cool as well, but nothing for me to fangirl about really that much. Honestly, I'm more fangirling over like the final at this point, right? But from what I've seen from him, from my perspective, because I've accidentally seen leaks. It wasn't accidental because Mothersucker Twitter just pops up something. I'm like, oh, what's this? I'm like, oh no, oh, it's already too late. Like as soon as it's already too late. And I just committed to see what it was. And dude, I'm just saying this one thing. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm just gonna say, I saw Finals gameplay. Cool, absolute peak. Looks so amazing. So if you have been looking for a Final and you were like not sure if you should get him or not, I'm gonna tell you right now, you will not be disappointed saving for Final. I'm telling you right now, if you're thinking like, but what if Final comes out to be like ass? Like maybe he sucks. We haven't seen numbers yet. But just if you're a person who just don't think about numbers, Final is gonna be absolute insanely cool. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. He's just cool. Okay, that's it. That's no spoiler or anything. He's just very cool, and you will not be disappointed when he comes out. But if you're a Saber fanboy, you can save up for Saber, just pull like everything for Saber, of course. You can do that as well, because technically, if you think about it, Finon will come back eventually, because he's a part of HSR. He's in the game, right? He will come back in another wish thing, you know. But Saber won't, because usually this collab character disappears after the collab ends. So we will see if Saber will come out with a like. I would assume she have Eidolons, right? I'm just gonna assume Saber comes out with Eidolons actually. Oh my god. Cause most likely the collab characters usually doesn't come back, right? So if they have Eidolons, oh dude, oh my gosh. So if you don't if you don't invest in her right then and there, you won't have the opportunity to ever get her other Eidolons, right? I think the best thing they could do, but that's not the best for sales though, is it? That's true, it's not best for sales. Because I was thinking like if you lock the Eidolons so that you can't really get Eidolons, you just, you know, get Saber, you know, you get the character Saber, you know, you wish for it and her light cone and everything. But I think that would work because they want money, of course. Yeah, never mind. We will see when we get there. I don't know why I'm stalling. Have an awesome day, guys. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.